What defines a slow burn romance? As most things are in this space, I truly believe that it is utterly subjective. I'm always very careful when I recommend a book as a slow burn, but to me, it means that we're working for it. Whether you have to work for the emotional connection between the two of them, or you have to work for that physical connection, that slow burn, those little moments of tension that build and build and build to the point where you feel like you're gonna spontaneously combust, that's the best kind of book. So without further ado, here are my top fantasy romance slow burn book recommendations that are gonna make you work for it. Starting off strong with one of the most aggravating, slowest burns I have ever consumed in my entire life. We have the Spark of the Everflame series by Penn Cole. These books are thick. This last one, I believe, is 825 pages. You're not even really satisfied by the end of this one. Like, when I say slow burn, I mean slow. Now, if you know me at all, you might have clocked that big, thick book on top of my stack at the beginning of this video, and that is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. And before any of you get all up in my comments saying, When the Moon Hatched isn't a slow burn, Emily, what are you talking about? Yes, it fucking is. This entire book is working towards the two of them figuring out their emotional intimacy and their emotional connection and digging into their history with one another. This is essentially a deep dive into the main character's psyche. Rave is an assassin with one of the most heart-wrenching, disgustingly, horrifyingly traumatic backstories that I've read about. Really. It wasn't too much of a slow burn, I would say, on the physical front, but in all other senses, this is one of the slowest burns I've ever read. This book is over 700 pages, and it left me flipping pages so furiously that I read it twice in 5 days. I don't read like that, guys. Next up, we have a book that is disgustingly, unbelievably underhyped. Servant of Earth by Sarah Hawley. I like to describe this book as the love child between The Cruel Prince and ACOTAR. That style of fae that Holly Black does so well in The Cruel Prince, with the deviousness and the mindfuckery, is just done so perfectly in this series. That style of fae and fairy coupled with a very ACOTAR-esque storyline is just... Next up, we have City of Gods and Monsters, okay? An urban fantasy. This is very much giving Crescent City vibes, and if you think this isn't a slow burn, we had to wait over 500 pages for them to smooch. I consider that a slow burn. Speaking of urban fantasy and Crescent City, I feel like this is like such an insanely popular book, but still somehow underhyped. This was the epitome of a slow burn. By the end of this one, I actually thought I was gonna light on fire, okay? Last but very much not least, we have a new release that is absolutely taking book talk by storm, and that is Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. Devney Perry does like a mystery subplot so unbelievably well, and she really hit the nail on the head with this one with her first foray into the romantasy genre, because the way that she mixed that like mystery element with the romantasy world building and dynamics. But our love interests in this one, you are given morsels, tidbits, but those little tidbits that you do get building up, feral. I was gnawing at the iron bars of my enclosure. This is chock full of mystery and betrayal and secrets, and it is so good. The ending of this was one of the most diabolical, gory, cutthroat endings in a fantasy romance that I've read in a long time, and that cliffhanger has me genuinely unwell.